Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. On the lathe at the moment we've got a lump of Spalted Hazel and I'm just knocking some rough edges off that with a 3/4 inch roughing gouge. As you see there, the tool rest is set at an angle which is roughly the angle that I wish to have the piece end up at. Here I'm just trimming up the ends so we can make up the mortise. No, make up the tenon even for going into the chuck. Just clearing that out there with the shop-made carbide scraper. Very handy tool for hogging out timber. That section I'm working on there at the moment is going to be the lid of the pot, so it needs to be turned cylindrically or into a cylinder. Still a bit to go by the sound of that. That'll do. Maybe not. Not very good at this voiceover editing, am I? There we go, lid turned to the cylinder shape I wanted, and I'm just hogging out a lot of the material to get the shape I want using the roughing gouge. I've gone on to a 1/2 inch gouge there, a bit more controllable. I'm just marking out where the end of the lid's going to be. Using the parting tool there to create a small tenon which will actually fit inside the jug body or pot body. And back to the 1/2 inch gouge to get some more shaping. Just moving on to the other end now, that's the base of the pot. Just trying to turn it in a little bit. And that's the 3/8 swept back grind. That's the bowl gouge actually. It's quite nice to do pull cuts with. square enough the base there, so I can put a mortise in there so it can be turned around and put in the chuck in expansion mode. I've got it reverse mounted now. The lid is actually the tenon which is in the chuck jaws. I'm actually just going to clean off the bottom here, ready to put the mortise in. There we go, using the old shop made carbide square scraper there. And that's the high-speed steel scraper. I'm just using the corner just to put some decorative cuts into the bottom. I'm going to start the sanding process here. I'm going to go from 120 down to 320. It's quite rustic in appearance, so I don't want it super smooth. A bit of the old 50/50 cellulose sanding sealer on there, with 2 coats of that, denibbed in between. Here we go now, reverse mounted again, and I'm just working on what will be the lid. And doing some final shaping to the body. One of these days I'm going to script for this. I'm just watching it and talking. Daft really, but hey. Just using some pull cuts there to do some final shaping. There we go, that's the round nose undercut scraper there. Nice little tool to get a decent finish on for sanding. Just using the parting tool to mark out where the lid's going to go, or the actual size dimension of the lid. Again, that's a 3/8 gouge there, just something to turn over the top. The spindle gouge, obviously it's in spindle form at the moment. Here we go, back there to the old sanding. Shaping done, just taking that little nub off the end there. And a little bit of sanding sealer, 50-50 cellulose sealer with cellulose thinners. Just going to denib that now with a bit of 0000Y1. I'm just using a little 1/4 inch detail gouge there just to finish off the small tenon, which is going to be the bit that fits inside the pot to keep the lid in place. I know what I'm about. Here we go, the old favourite wood wax 22. And a nice little buff up. It does give a good finish and very quickly. And then just parting off the lid. Unfortunately, I do tend to put a bit too much pressure on the parting tool. Oh hey, look at that. Fortunately, no damage was done, apart from a little bit in the polish, which I managed to polish out. So, good save. That's the lid parted off. Now, just using the 1 inch Forstner bit there, just to drill out a starting hole. I'm just using a gouge there just to take the cup off the end which was left by the Forstner bit. And that's the carbide hollowing tool there, which is shop made. I'm just using the square and scraper just to size out the hole for the lid tenon to fit in. And that's the negative rate following scraper, also shot down, just to finish off some finishing cuts on the inside there. There we go. That's dangerous practice there. I've got to stop doing that. Sticking a finger in a turning hole. Hey, what's life without a little bit of danger? And it's just finishing up the bits that were machined after the polish was put on. Once again, wood wax 22 is the finish. There we go, and that's the little pot itself. Nice bit of bark inclusion and spalting. That's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching.